Good morning.
Good day.
Oh.
Good day to you all. I have to say this. We Emily and I, we like to be as authentic as possible. Today is a second take. Why is it a second take, Emily?
Well, I'm really annoyed at second because it was actually some of our best work.
Well, I wouldn't have gone with some of our best work, but it was okay. It was flowing. Yeah.
The third child came running in naked.
Yeah, as I say, not a problem. He came running in, but he was naked. And we're
Full
like, for
frontal
goodness
nudity
sake.
is not what you want to be seeing whilst if you're eating your lunch right now. No one needs to see that, and no one really needs it on the internet.
Side story, because I know my sister watches these, or watches most of them, I think. She was treated to our third child's bottom. Basically, I didn't know he was naked, and it's still like...
On FaceTime, by the way.
Yeah, I was FaceTime with my sister. He's potty training and things like that, and I was sat on the stairs, out the way of the kids, and Emily was in the kitchen, chatting to Paula, and Joseph came out, climbed over me, but all I saw was a t-shirt down here because he's still potty training. He's in his pants and stuff like that. Been potty training forever, it feels like. And as he climbed over me, I realised he had no pants on, and my sister was treated to his bottom. So there we go. There we go. Well, other things we needed to recover now.
We were recovering the fact that Alan also has water in his cup rather than coffee, like I do.
Long story short, been up since about 4, half 4, something like that. No, nothing's wrong. Mum, Dad, I know you sometimes watch this. Nothing's wrong. Just woke up, needed the loo, didn't go back to sleep, and had my first coffee about 5:30. Basically,
he's had 3 coffees. He's getting the shakes, and now he looks like his dad.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad, but it's not. I don't know if I'm shaking because of the caffeine or sleep. But I like. The problem is I quite like drinking coffee. It's not. I'm sure someone would tell me that's what's it? Not an addiction, dependency. But I just quite like it, and I don't have much back. I'm not even drinking alcohol that much at the moment. I'm on cut back from that for no real reason. Just
because lockdown made us all alcoholics.
Well, yeah, and I thought, I've drunk quite a lot, and I've put on 5 kilos, and I could do with losing a couple. So I thought I'd just cut back. But coffee I still quite like, and I don't have any milk. It's all this. So I had my first one at 5:30, and I had my third one by 7.
But we've got our coffee morning. Well, we would have had our coffee morning by now.
Yes, that was the segue.
So I think Alan's going to be drinking water in his coffee cup during our coffee morning, which isn't very authentic. You should be drinking coffee at a coffee morning, just saying.
Well, by 10:30, I'm probably okay to have another one. I try
it's
not
like you're going out driving.
No,
I'm
know.
okay. When was my last alcoholic
I
drink?
try to only have 2 or 3 a day because, oh my God, this is a real... I was in hospital a while back and nothing wrong again. Oh my goodness.
He's got a dodgy ticket.
But they did suggest that hitting the upper levels of accepted caffeine in a day is probably not where I want to be at, but caffeine is not a problem in my diet, but having 7, 8 coffees a day is probably not somewhere where I want to be.
You were really going on this.
No, I know. I have no issues sharing everything, but I wouldn't want to share all of that in one go. But I just thought, anyway, I will get phone calls from family today going, Alan, is everything okay? This will happen. We know this. Everything is okay. Trust us. I just happened to wake up a little bit early this morning. But
no one cares, Alan. This is a whole Jack in Oreo.
Can I just share one last thing? I did carry on reading my Ross Edgley Art of Resilience book this morning, which is amazing, and everyone needs to go and read it. Right, go. What we're actually talking about today, not me.
God, are we even at 9 minutes probably by now?
No, that's probably about 3 minutes. Do you want me to go and check?
Yeah, check for an hour, should we say?
This is very self-gratifying. 3 minutes 56. Boom. Right, Emily, what are we talking about today? Cue smug face.
My other thing today is that on my week plan, because we plan our weeks out, it's the only way we can actually get any kind of efficiency in our week because it's a nightmare otherwise. I have got on my schedule today to work on our Pinterest account. Ugh. Which is fine. But
I was going to say
this is a big chunky bit of work for us, which is kind of what the point of today's vlog is about. So I'm working on our Pinterest account because as we work in digital marketing and we work with loads of other businesses, we work a lot on other people's products and we work on other people's social media and we work on their content plans a lot. What normally happens, and any other digital marketers out there will probably understand, is that your own work falls by the wayside sometimes because you are so focused on other people's that you realise after a while, oh my goodness, I've neglected that. And we need to be showing best practice, obviously, to show how amazing things like Pinterest can be. Amazing. Pinterest is a game changer. If anyone is not using Pinterest for their business right now, go and set up an account.
And it doesn't
now.
matter what your business is.
Guaranteed, you will start getting traffic to your website. And again, you could be a visual industry, you could be a creative, you could be, interior design and weddings are great on Pinterest, but you could be a plumber, you could be an accountant, you could be anything. Using Pinterest as a search engine to help bring traffic to your website, guaranteed you'll still get traffic. It could be used for anyone. So I need to do a lot of work today on re-optimizing our content, re-optimizing our boards, thinking about our keyword strategy, which we talk about all the time, making sure that's in line with our Pinterest traffic, getting some more of our video content on there, making sure that all of our branded stuff is looking shiny, because we've done a lot of auto feeding recently and sometimes it gets a little bit out of place and a bit messy. So big chunk of work today, which I know is for the greater good. The greater good. What is that? Is that Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz.
I love that film.
We do say that quite a lot.
It's for the greater good. But it's a chunky bit of time that I don't really want to sit and do. But I think the point of what we were talking about today was the fact that sometimes there is work that it's the unglamorous stuff. Isn't
It's the unglamorous, but it's the stuff like Pinterest and blogging and YouTube that seems laborious almost. That will actually have the greater benefit on your business. And we try and explain this and every now and then when we're talking to clients, potential clients, or just people we're chatting to, you do start to see the light bulb in their head. And I was trying to think of the best example, and the best example is almost, and I bang on about this a lot, right? But one of the best examples is almost that ITV This Morning glamping one we talked about. There's a vlog, I'll find it and link to it, where we talked about our website traffic went up 800% in one day. Now, admittedly, there's an element of embracing the grey here that we talk about, but fundamentally, we blogged, that took time, on a topic that, let's be honest, other than sharing it around to some of our followers, was not going to do much, right? However, what then happened is a year later, something happened on TV that meant people went and Googled that topic that happened to be our keyword that we put research and time and effort into, and our blog got hit 800, 900 times in a day.
Sorry, Anna.
Did you interrupt me?
I interrupted you then.
Yes!
If you think about it, a blog about a PR opportunity that we had, post opportunity. So this is like, we'd been there yesterday, I'm talking about it now. No one really cared. They go, oh, that's a nice bit of news interest story. But really, no one cared.
Would you want a gold star? Yeah. It's one of them, isn't it?
It's just flagging it as a PR win for you guys. It's not actually offering meaty value necessarily in terms of education piece or anything like that. But again, it just shows that, as Alan just said, it served us a year later. You should blog and talk about everything at any opportunity, be it an educational piece, a how-to, something in the news that's happened, be it an award you've won, be it a new product you've launched, be it a collaboration with somebody else, be it if you're a wedding, a venue you've been to, something. All of those things have value at some point, and we said this last time when we were discussing this. You just don't know what the ROI. You can't gauge that ROI straight away. If you think you're going to get that instant gratification today, the day you've written it, you're not going to get that. But it's understanding that this.
I got asked a question yesterday. Someone said, if it's not working, do I change it? No. What you do with a blog, you research it, make sure the keyword's fine, and you put it out there. You never change that, even though tweak and adjust is one of our things. But you would then do another one and another one.
Well, you can either completely rewrite it and do another format. So there's two sitting there, or you can go in and update it. So there's nothing wrong with updating a blog and keeping that more current. If things have changed and laws have changed or advice has changed, you can retrospectively change and edit that. But don't take things off for the sake of getting, because you never know who is seeing that post at what time and where that's been shared to. So definitely don't remove posts like that unless it's not of any value at all. If it's detrimental to your brand, your blog, if it's giving dead links out there and it's it's messy, I would say yes. But really, if it's a topic that has legs to it, absolutely keep it out there. Share it in a different way. Rewrite it, whatever you want to do, really. But it's so exciting. But it's the unglamorous stuff. It takes time. It takes you having to go, I'm going to spend 2 hours in my office today with the door shut, and I'm not going to go out, and I'm not going to procrastinate, and I'm not going to sit on a Facebook feed today, and I'm not going to do this. Because you will always find ways of doing other stuff to not get it done, but it needs to be. It's like when you reconcile your invoices on your accounting. You never want to do it, and by the end of the year you've got like shed loads that you need to go back and do. Actually, going and dedicating that time, that unglamorous work of, I'm gonna have time this month to do my reconciliation. I'm gonna have time to create my artwork and my blog post and my research and my key. I can't speak today.
You can. That's the first time.
But getting it done, because it is for the greater good.
The greater good.
The greater good.
Right, I think that's it. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, have a fab day, and hope you had a fab day.
If you came to our coffee morning, thank you very much.
Thanks for coming, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.